Ayodhya, it wasn't peace, right? What happened in 1992? It was like a huge riot.
78 wars were fought on that for 500 years. During Mughal rule, these places of worship were destroyed. History tells us all this.
After the cat died, I kind of see myself slowly falling into depression. I even gained like 10 kilos of weight after my cat died. Like I couldn't fall asleep, I'm hardly going out.
Are you grieving for the cat or are you grieving for yourself?
I see something happening in life which should be happening with others too, but it's not happening. But it's specifically happening to me. People say it's your past karma.
You are worried only about the bad karma. The fact that you are well educated, you are born in a good family, you have all the comforts now you have the intellect. This is also karma. This is some good karma. See, life is a mixture of good and bad karma. Why don't you see that way?
I've seen a video of people in the streets of Bangalore. They're asking some random people about their body count. I feel like it doesn't matter to them anymore. So what is the right thing here to do?
It's a new thing for our generation. I don't think it will stick for too long. If you don't find your satisfaction with one partner or two partners, and then you go multiple partners, you still don't find, then you go for drugs. And when you get into drugs, you are trapped.
Ramayana and Mahabharata. One side is saying it's a mythology and the other side is saying that's our history. So where do you stand in this?
The exaggeration that has happened poetically and interpolation that has happened in both Mahabharata and Ramayana has put these question marks here and there.
Hi Gurudev. Namaste, how are you?
Namaste, very good. Tell me.
You recently been to Ram Mandir. I've seen your pictures. How was it?
Very good. Historic moment, yeah.
So I'm going to jump straight into the topic. The Ram Mandir inauguration, it was all great. Even I was there. I really, I understand. I'm an history graduate, so I understand the importance of reviving, cultural symbols. But at the same time, are we going to set a limit for this? Because the Ram Mandir thing was just got over, and we already started talking about Gyan Vabi, and the court allowed the people to enter the masjid and worship. Highly support reviving our cultural symbols, but how do we bring a balance into this?
See, these three places have been of great significance for us. Actually, four places. One is Somnath. And Somnath was done as soon as we got independence. Yeah. And then, actually, all the four could have been done immediately after independence. It would have been,
I think so,
much easier.
Yeah.
But then Ram Mandir, you know what all happened, and it's a huge uproar. And finally, it has come to an end. Where the other two places which are of very, very importance is one is Kashi and another is Mathura. I think there must be good understanding between the communities, and the people should come together and then make peace, like what we did in Ayodhya.
But Ayodhya, it wasn't peace, right? What happened in 1992? It was like a huge riot happened.
No, but it ended peacefully.
Yeah, it ended peacefully, but
see,
the process was painful.
78 wars were fought on that.
Yeah.
Not one or two, for 500 years. So, when there is consensus, when hearts meet, we can definitely resolve these issues and conflicts. Of course, as like Ramayana is important, Mahabharata is also the greatest epic of India and so dear to people. And so during Mughal rule, these places of worships were destroyed. History tells us all this, So somewhere we need to correct those history and not take it as personal or assault on someone's faith and religion, because India has always been very open-minded, and but we don't want anyone to step on the pride of the nation. Do you see? So there should always be live and let live principle. So we must follow that. See, there are so many temples in Kashmir are gone as dilapidated conditions. But just these three are very, very important places. So, and all three of them are in Uttar Pradesh.
I don't know, accidentally it is in Uttar Pradesh. Yeah. So my next question will be something we younger generation are struggling with. Recently, my cat died, like few months back. After the cat died, I kind of see myself slowly falling into depression. I'm trying to, handle it, with my best, but it's not happening. I even gained like 10 kilos of weight after my cat died. Like I couldn't fall asleep. I'm hardly going out.
Now let me see. Are you grieving for the cat or are you grieving for yourself?
I think the second one.
You are grieving for yourself.
Because
Now,
I forgot.
see, whatever you associate yourself, and that's what you grieve for, right? So,
Exactly.
why don't you expand your association, not just one cat? Why don't you feel like that for all the cats? For all the animals? Then you know you will not sit and be sorry for yourself, get depressed. You will be more active to do something about it, to save the lives of, animals. So, I would say it's good to have attachment, but the attachment should be broad-based,
Not limited.
not limited.
But I think we younger generation are struggling to deal with death. Because recently my Periappa died. He's like died a month back. I still couldn't come to terms with it. But I see the elder generation are easily handling it.
Death opens up your mind and heart to another dimension. It tells you, hey, wake up. You are so stuck in this dimension. There is something more.
Exactly. But how do I handle this?
That is where the spiritual techniques are there, processes are there, meditation is there. When you do meditation and you understand our philosophy, yoga and Vedanta, you will rise above it. You will live not just in this dimension of waking state, but you will get access to other subtler dimensions in the universe.
Okay. So my question next will be about karma. Like, I know it's an easy word to say, but there's a huge thing behind it, which I don't understand at all. I see something happening in life, which should be happening with others too, but it's not happening. But it's specifically happening to me. People say it's your past karma. But how do, that's something that happened in my past life, if there was one. And how do I, enjoy the benefits of it in this life? Or how do I suffer the consequences of it?
You are worried only about the bad karmas. So, the fact that you are well educated, you are born in a good family, you have all the comforts now you have the intellect. This is also karma. This is some good karma. See, life is a mixture of good and bad karmas. Why don't you see that way? See, not everybody has the sharp observation.
Yeah, I understand that.
Great intellect, and so once you have this, then you must be thankful for that too, right? So, karma is, the impressions that your mind carries on. That's what a karma is. Like if you see a movie many a times, that movie's impressions are there in your mind. That keeps coming back to you. Similarly, you have some tendencies in life. These tendencies come with past experiences. And that will project for the future also. See? So, our tendencies because of our impressions and our experiences are also because of our impressions. Impressions in the consciousness. Now, when you do something wrong now, the effect is immediately. You put your finger in the fire, it burns now. It doesn't say tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if you plant a coconut tree, it's not going to give you fruit today. It will take 10 years, right? So, certain karmas give you result immediately, certain karmas will pay you later.
Got it. So, another thing which I would say not even my generation, I'm 27 right now, I would say even a younger generation, like people in their 20s or something. So, I've seen a video of people in the streets of Bangalore. They're asking some random people about their body count, which means how many people they had sexual relationship with. And it became a normal thing. I still believe in monogamy, But I feel like the younger generation, what we call them Gen Zs, they don't, I feel like it doesn't matter to them anymore. So what is the right thing here to do? Because anyway, it's physical, we say, but it's the most, you know, intimate relationship you're going to have with another human being, physically, obviously. So how do you do this monogamy, polygamy?
See, the Western countries have gone through all this,
Exactly.
but they have come out of it. They are no more interested in it.
Yeah.
So it's a new thing for our generation here. I don't think it will stick for too long. Sexually transmitted diseases have really threatened people when they go very promiscuous like that. So people want to be more loyal. They want to have more emotional bonding with
Yeah.
people, not just physical pleasure. That is very, ephemeral. So I think people are realizing that more and more.
But what kind of effect if, let's say, a person who's having sexual relationship with multiple people, what kind of effect it's going to have on the person's spiritual well-being or
And then they
even
get depressed very soon.
mentally?
Mental depression is a big issue among the people. And then they get into drugs. The
Yeah.
next step is they go
Yeah.
into drugs. And they don't find the joy in drugs also. If you don't find your satisfaction with one partner or two partners, then you go multiple partners, you still don't find it. Then you go for drugs. And when you get into drugs, you are trapped fully. It doesn't give you great elevation, but you can't leave it. Then you suffer, your family suffers, the society suffers. So it's a curse on the society. So we must stay away from drugs. We must adhere to basic human values. When you are in relationship, you don't want your partner to cheat you.
Obviously.
So why you cheat on your partner? Same thing, you
Yeah.
know. So that type of moral and ethical values are essential. Without that, society will simply be ruined.
I've seen like you worked a lot in the war zone areas like Syria, Iran and all. Why did you do it? Like we have a lot to do things in our country, but war zone is like specifically sensitive areas. Definitely people there need you more.
We
but
are
still,
doing here also, no? We did it when the Naxal hit places in
Wow.
Bihar, in Jharkhand,
Wow.
in Northeast, in Manipur. We have done program. We are still doing in Kashmir. So wherever there is conflict, see, Gita has arisen in the war field only.
obviously.
So the knowledge of Gita, the knowledge of yoga is necessary there too.
But
It has healed people. It has, uplifted human spirit. It has helped people to get out of traumas. We have about 8,000 war veterans in America who have come out of trauma because of these programs. So, wherever there is calling, we are there.
wow. That's really commendable work. I was really impressed with that because I've seen no other gurus done that. So that's a really commendable work. And my next question will be around Ramayana and Mahabharata. There are a lot of conflict happening, you know, like we have two sides in it. One side is saying it's just mythology, like people wrote it long back, just a story, we can just ignore it. And the another side is saying that's our history. I stand in the another side to be honest, but still I have like a lot of questions because it has a lot of supernatural elements. Like you can't believe this is, logically it's not applicable. So where do you stand in this?
You see, itihasa itself means it so happened.
Got it.
Okay. Now, no doubt when the poets write, they do put some imaginations into it. So, but you cannot discard the historicity of it. Like, you know, in Hindi you say, Jiyo hazaron saal. That's a wish you do.
You gotta translate that for
No,
me.
may you live for thousands of years.
Got it. Got it.
It's, you know, in the song they sing for a birthday, for anniversaries. May you live for 1,000 years and every day will be of 1,000 whatever years, something. So, the exaggeration that has happened poetically and interpolation that has happened in both Mahabharata and Ramayana has put these question marks here and there. But if you go to the original text and see, then there are places mentioned and time is mentioned. So, in many angles, if you see, it is all history only. So, Puranas, for example, yeah, that is mythology. We should not mix Purana and
Itihas. Got it. Okay. So, in Mahabharata, if you can be one character, who would you choose and why?
What do you think? What character do you think I should choose?
I would say Krishna, obviously.
I think that's I will always go for the best.
But why Krishna? Why not? Why? Obviously, he is the god for us. But still, I haven't read Mahabharata, obviously. But I have watched the serials.
See, when you ask why, I would ask why not.
Okay, then. Have you heard of this rapid fire thing?
Yeah.
So,
I've done it many times.
Okay. One of your video even went viral. I saw that. So, I'm going to do one rapid fire thing where you gotta...
go ahead.
Okay. One person you want to bring back from death.
The culture.
Wow. Okay. One food you absolutely enjoy eating.
Any food I eat, I enjoy it.
Damn. If you could be a character in Ramayana for one day, who would you want to be?
Well, I don't want to do injustice to any character.
So you want to be all of them?
Yeah.
Got it.
Whatever I choose, I'll do best.
Great. One person you think would become a big name in Indian politics in the next 20 years?
The youth of today.
I want one person's name.
No, see, this is a possibility open to the youth. And whoever comes, they will make the name.
Okay, got it. If you time travel and can go to a period in the past, which year you would want to go? Why?
Well, I tell people to live in the present. Why would I go to the past?
Got it. What does God mean to you?
The self.
Wow. If you die tomorrow, what is one thing you would want the world to remember about you?
Well, I know I don't die.
Physically, it happens. It's gonna happen.
Physically, every day cells are dying in your body.
Got it.
And you know, you drop the body, but as consciousness, you're beyond death. As energy, we all live as energy. I know that.
Got it. What's your favorite movie you have watched ever in your life?
Today, the life.
Okay. Did you have a nickname as a child? If so, what is that?
The same name what I have, you know. I've never had a nickname as such.
Got it. If you become a politician for one day, what is the first thing you would change?
I would not become politician for a day. It's useless being a politician for a day.
Why you think so? You can change so many things.
No, not
you have the power.
You can never do anything one day.
Yeah,
Next day someone will come and they will undo what you have done in one day.
Okay. I should have been careful with the question.
I won't do any futile exercise. You know that you build a castle one day, next day someone will come and bulldoze it.
Got it.
That's useless.
Okay, the youth of this generation is kind of afraid of politics, I guess. You can't talk politics, you can't be engaging with politics. Even parents restrict you from.
People who are shy about politics or who shy away from politics are doing wrong. Because wherever there are people, there will be politics.
Yeah,
And don't recognize it as an enemy towards you. You know, the moment you think, oh, I don't know, there are too much politics, I don't want politics, that means you are scared of it. Whatever you are scared, that will chase you like a ghost behind you. I would say, if there is politics, just jump into it and play.
Get it done.
Have fun.
Got it. Okay, I want to know one thing about your childhood which you cherish as a precious memory from your childhood.
You know, my mind is like a clean slate, like a mirror. It doesn't stick to any memory. If I stick to memories, I won't be sitting here in this chair.
But one thing you would, this one special moment happened in your life in the past.
I make every moment special, however it is. Okay.
So, election is around the corner. One message you want to give the youth of this generation, like what you want to tell them that how they should be selecting their leader. What qualities we should see in the leader?
See whether the leader is capable of leading. You know whether they are capable or not. See what they have delivered before. Is it just words or some action? And listen to your heart and go ahead and vote. Don't sit back at home.
Got
and
it.
make others also vote. Okay?
Got it. Thank you. Guruji.
Thank you.